Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So, Gabby, I wish I would feel sorry for you. Think about what you are doing. You trying to take over somebody else's company. Remember that same feeling you had when Philip told you he was going to take your company away from you and give it to Ava? Remember that feeling like you were feeling defenseless, like you couldn't stop that or control that? You was all those emotions. Remember that? So imagine you talking about taking over somebody else's company for you can be the CEO of somebody else's company. See, Gabby, this is why I don't feel sorry for you. I know y'all love Gabby, but I hate when she on this little mission, this little dummy mission, in my opinion. You trying to run somebody else's company. Why? Can somebody please explain to me why Gabby thinks she's supposed to run somebody else's company besides her own clothing line? Can somebody please help me out? Because I'm sick of Gabby on this little dummy CEO mission. I always been sick and tired of her running behind somebody else's company. She got her own company and refused to be happy. She got to run somebody else's company. Bad enough, your company barely hanging on by a leg, but you want to run somebody else's company. I don't get it. I don't understand that, and I'm glad the devil is playing with you and having fun with you. Because at this point, Gabby, enough is enough, and I'm sick and tired of you on this CEO mission. Like, when is enough gonna be enough for you? You tried the mirror, didn't get far with that. Now you want to tighten your last leg, I might add. And now you going up to that. Oh, and that little plan, I'm glad you heard that. Yeah, Victor was going to double cross you sooner or later. I don't know why you even trust him to have that meeting, but okay. Like I said, Victor all for himself, and you thought you really had a friend there, huh? You really thought Victor was going to let you run his company and he get a seat on the mayoral board. Even though that do sound appealing, that is nice or whatever. Gabby, think about that realistic. Please think about that and use your brain. Yes, it's nice for Victor to have a seat. When have you ever known Victor Kiriakis and Titan for a non-family member to run Titan? I bet you can't even much answer that question. But we can, as viewers, we sure can count that. Ain't nobody never ran that company that wasn't part of the Kiriakis. So what makes you think you get an exception because, yeah, Ariana and that's his granddaughter, you think you get an exception? You think you get a pass because that? Yeah, Victor only dealing with you and fooling with you because you know that's the only reason. And for Ariana, but Gabby, why would you think that you have that much power to give Victor a seat on the board, even with Johnny shares, and even though you see what Johnny basically offering you? Yes, he offering you them shares, but at what cost are you willing to pay for them? You see your man over here basically telling you he don't like this idea. He don't like the idea. He don't like you being around Johnny. He see what Johnny wants. You can't see that. You too busy looking at the bigger picture. Oh, I got to get these shares. Oh, I need his shares so I can go ahead and cause a little, a little chaos. Gabby, if your man don't like this idea and you love it and you seeing what Johnny basically offering you, why would you continue to go along with this plan? So we just gonna ignore Jake and his feelings and that he's also kind of insecure about his nephew hitting on you and basically telling you what he want, but you don't care just as long as you get those shares. Gabby, have you done lost your mind lately, or you just don't care just as long as you running somebody else's company? Like, help me understand, like, when is this obsession over running somebody else's company gonna stop for you? You already done got kicked out of one, last leg, you don't care. You gonna go all head in first, huh? Like, Gabby, you really need to get it together. Like, I'm rooting for you and I'm cheering for you my heart as you still one of my favorite characters on this show. But you got to leave the CEO mess alone. Like, please run your own company and stop running behind somebody else's company. Every time you try this, it blows up in your face. This is going to blow up in your face. This is going to blow up in your face. You might not have a face when this get done with you. Because Johnny already done tricked you thinking he was talking to Maggie, thinking Jake was talking to Maggie, and you heard that they planned on double crossing your behind. Victor just want that seat on the board. And as for that CEO Titan, it's not going to happen because you're not family. The only thing you and Titan and the Curiosities got in common is a granddaughter, your daughter. So I'm not understanding why, and I'm not surprised nor shocked that you didn't see this coming, or why you trusted Victor when you went running to him talking about I want to make a deal with you, knowing Victor is gonna double cross you sooner or later. But okay, have fun with it. Johnny, Delva, get whatever you want from Gabby at this point, because she need to learn. Because if she ain't learned from the Damaris how they done tossed her out on her behind, that this CEO dreaming she doing trying to run somebody else's company that's not gonna work out for her very well, since she hard-headed and don't understand that Johnny, the devil, run her behind crazy with hot fire underwear on. Cause I'm about sick of her. Maybe this will be her final lesson to run your own mess, run your own company, leave other people's companies alone, thinking you got to be the CEO of somebody else's company. Like, it's getting aggravating. This all Gabby got to offer us trying to run somebody else's company? Is this all she got to offer us? Like I said, I love looking at Gabby. I love the move she make. I love everything about Gabby. I just want her to get off this CEO trip, thinking she got to run somebody else's company. And your man then told you how he feel, but you don't care. Just as long as you doing it, you know what? Have fun. Now, Chanel, like Johnny, the devil said, you want to be married to him for a few days, a couple of weeks. Listening to Paulina talking about get him for everything he worth, even though y'all weren't married for nothing but 2 weeks. How do that work out? Prenup or no prenup? Y'all was only married for 2 weeks, a couple of weeks, a couple of days. How you think you gonna get somebody? How you think you gonna own something there? But whatever, it's a way, but I don't get it and I don't understand it, but okay. I'm just trying to figure out, y'all was married that short of a time. Paulina saw how you embarrassed her daughter in front of her. She basically telling you to go back to being a money grabber, and take him for everything he owns. The Demera Lords are gonna be on y'all behinds, and y'all ain't gonna get nothing. So y'all ain't gonna get nothing. Chanel, you wasting your time. Not only that, Chanel then told on Paulina yet again. Now, we was running around here trying to figure out who this man is. Basically, we know who this man is. Now that's Lonnie's daddy. Not only was he talking to the alley, Chanel walks up to him and basically say, hello, I'm Chanel. Not only that, when the conversation started, I said, oh, this is fit to go so bad for Paulina. As soon as I realized, I kept on listening, Chanel then yet again told on her mama. Oh, you didn't know Paulina had another daughter? Yeah, she got another daughter. That ain't none of my cousin. That's my dog. That's my cousin. That's my sister. We just found this out recently. You told on her wedding. Now you telling the man that she was trying to keep Lonnie away from all these years. That basically, yeah, that ain't my cousin. That's my sister. And that's your daughter. While Paulina trying to run Chanel, Lonnie, and the twins out of town to run to Florida, she got she got TC Ray on her behind now, TR or whatever, Ray on her behind now. Not only that, he went to talk to Lonnie today, and Lonnie, of course, not here for him, but Lonnie done been through a whole lot. Like, ever since we done met Lonnie, have Lonnie ever caught a good break lately? I mean, a really good break. Now, have Lonnie ever caught a break lately? I mean, she just not found out Paulina was her mom. She finally getting over that Paulina is her mama and realizing that and got to deal with her. Not only that, the abusive father that she didn't know about now is in her life. Not only dealing with Paulina and all her extraness she got to deal with, now she got to deal with an abusive father and how she gonna handle that. Like I said, Lonnie never catch a long break. For real, she never do. Lonnie can't never breathe long enough before chaos back in her life again. Now she got to deal with her daddy, even though she's saying Abe is her father, and she sticking with that Abe is her father. Now she got to deal with an abusive father that says he's changed, but he ain't changed too far, in my opinion, that he want to continue to run this movie, even though Johnny told him no. He's still holding everybody obligated to their contract, so I don't see how much he didn't change, but okay, he said he changed. I ain't believing it, so we have to wait to see how that fall out. I would say give it some time, Lonnie, but I'm gonna let you handle this the way you gonna handle this. When I say get a man the chance a shot, I mean, what the worst could happen? I mean, you didn't know this man all your life. All you heard was stories. And can you really trust Pauline in her word? I mean, she didn't lie to you several times already. I mean, can you really trust that he was abusive? He was beating her on drugs. I mean, can she show you proof of this? Because she didn't lie to you. So, can you really trust her word when it comes to this man? Really? Honestly, can you really trust her? That's for you to figure out. Not only that, Trip, I'm glad that you matured enough to know that you want Allie and you want to marry her. Go find you another woman, Trip, because Allie is not it. She don't know if she a lesbian, straight, bisexual. She don't even much know if she walking the straight line at this point. Go find you another woman, Trip, because at this point, this woman ain't had a whole affair behind your back, rolling around the bed, kissing on Chanel, and she sit up here lying to you. Now you to the point where you want to move things a little farther with her. Now that basically you and Henry, even though that's your nephew, you want to play dad in his life, and you want to basically confirm all that and make all of that reality by marrying her. Is it really worth it if she run around here kissing and sucking faces on another girl? I mean, can you trust her? She didn't lie about. She ain't told you about this. This affair that she had with Chanel. Can you really trust her? I like the fact that you did it the old way by, even though Roman was your last hope, the asking, can you marry her? Lucas wasn't there to ask him. Sammy wasn't there to ask her. So I get, you know what, Roman is as good as the rest of them. And I mean, that's her grandfather. So I mean, it don't hurt to ask one, and they'll, get a word to the next one. At least you was man enough to, ask before you went getting on your knee, basically asking her for her hand in marriage. So I will give you that, and you were respectful, and you said you love her, you wouldn't hurt her, and I liked that scene. That was a great scene right there, that you actually went to Roman and actually asked him, and I'm pretty sure he was impressed by that you came to him, that asked him, can you have Allie Hen in marriage the old-fashioned traditional way, besides just going out there putting a ring on her finger and then everybody finding out later on. I liked it that you actually did that. Kristen. Kristen. But before I get to Kristen, Chad, I got to give you a couple of words. This is why I say you should let Abigail go. And I'm sticking to that. Even though I like you, I'm sticking to it. You basically ignored your wife. Your wife told you that something was going on. You heard her. You decided to go take care of your kids, but you didn't come back and check on your wife till the kids was down. Like y'all don't have maids that could have actually, maids and helpers that actually help you out with that. You basically ignored your wife, knowing your wife then told you about this, and you basically confirmed everything she said, basically telling her, if you believe that, and we didn't see this before with the mask, go for it. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Go prove your theory is right or wrong. You know how your wife is, and you know how impulsive your wife is. Why would you go out there worrying about your kids knowing that, Kate there, anybody else that could have took care of your kids at the moment? You should have went and say, let's go, let's find out if you right or wrong. So you ignored your wife for your kids. And you knew your wife was going to go and figure out, was this true or was this not? Or was they playing with her with this whole mask thing? You decided to ignore your wife. Now your wife lost and kidnapped by Kristen. And now you running around here trying to question anybody that got involvement or know any whereabouts of your wife now, because you didn't take the time to figure out, knowing that your wife was impulsive and knowing that your wife was going to go and check this thing out. She didn't give you no indication that you talking to her, and once y'all got done talking, that she was going to run and figure out, was this thing really happening, and was this thing really going to go down, and was it really what she said and what she suspected is, and you sat up there and did nothing per usual. Like, Chad, what kind of husband is you? You know how your wife is, and you know your wife runs on impulse. You should have known for a fact that your wife was going to run to that airport or anywhere she could find to figure out, was this thing true, or was, it was just a figment of her imagination. You should have known better, Chad. You've been married to this woman this long, and you still don't know how your wife moves. And now you run around here looking like a sick puppy running there, and if your wife all right or not. She's all right. She's fine. I will clear your mind of that. She's fine. She's in Kristen's hand. And Kristen, this little plan you got, while you got Sarah up here thinking that you rescued her from some little mission that she was on and you saved her or whatever. Yeah, this plan not gonna work out. And now that Abigail, they're making it 10 times more harder for you. You think you didn't neutralize Steve and Kayla. All you did was drug them and put Steve in a chest box or whatever that was where Kayla then rescued him. So you dealing with a whole different type of caliber. You're not going to hurt Abigail. She already confirmed that. You're not going to put your hands on Abigail. You're not going to hurt Abigail. Abigail, however, is going to give you a very hard, rough time. So you might have told her that, yeah, many people have tried, and the sea is so rough out there. Anybody that tried to get away from this island, they always fail or end up, their body being rushed up on the bottom by the current. Yeah, you might have told her that sweet little story, but we know Abigail, and we know Abigail. You really think you're gonna keep Abigail under this lease, Kristen? Come on, Kristen. You know Abigail. You should know better. Abigail gonna find a way to free her and Sarah. And where that's gonna lead you at? Running again? You didn't realize that you dealing with Abigail, and Abigail is annoying, quite she annoying and impulsive. And you think for 1 second Abigail gonna sit there and let you basically serve her, ask her what she want, and I made this, can you have this? Oh, you free to walk around the island. Oh, you free to go on a love, you free to do whatever you want. You're not held hostage. You really think Abigail gonna fall for that? And see, that's your mistake. When you realize that with Abigail, you should have let Gwen and Ava deal with her, not you. The fact that you got Abigail on there, you think everything is fine. Everything is not fine. If I was you, I'd be getting in a boat or whatever. You could get off that island and be going far away from that island. Because Abigail is finna give you a run for your whole entire money, and trust me, it's not going to be a pleasant trio while you inviting her to walk around the island and then walk around the land and property. Oh, and Chad, come here, have a good time too. Y'all not held here hostage. Kristen, go tell that sob story to somebody who cares. You just don't realize what hell come your way. When Abigail got there and I seen Abigail, I said, yep, playing over. You is not fit to have fun. You definitely not. When I see Abigail there and Abigail not fun of you and Abigail keep reminding you, don't hurt me, don't touch me. I'm a Demara too. If it all married to a Demara, I'm Demara too. Touch her hair on my head if you want to. She keep on reminding you. Yeah, I bet you them impulses got calm real quick then when she warned you that first time when you grabbed her arm and squeezed her hand. I bet that she told you who she was. You let her go then. Like I said, you just don't know, Chris, and you in for a run of your money with Abigail being there. You would have been better off living it just you and Sarah. Why you? I don't know how you let Ava and Gwen convince you otherwise, but baby, when Abigail there, your trouble just got 10 times more harder, and you got to work 10 times more harder. Just good luck. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Just good luck. And Gwen, you not gonna get away with it neither. And Ava, they on your tail. So while you thinking you didn't start right for thinking you gonna get away with it because you thought, well, cause he cheated on you and you think the only way to get him back is to, come for his job, that ain't gonna work neither. Cause sooner or later they gonna realize that that was a setup. So you have fun now, Ava. You would have, in my opinion, Ava, you would have had more fun telling them that they did that and you caught them kissing. Besides having that type of fun, you already had this little petty type of fun, thinking that they don't know that you didn't salt Rafe up and they know you didn't salt him up. So you have fun with that though, Ava. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. 2 weeks is going to be a very long week. Well, a very long 2 weeks because of the Winter Olympics. So, I see y'all when they come back on. Catch y'all later. Have a good weekend. And, yeah, that's about it. Bye.